Hey guys, welcome back to Pursuing Me with Sharita, the space where transformation is personal, healing is intentional, and of course, my favorite thing to tell you guys, becoming your best self is the mission. And of course, I'm your host Sharita, for those that does not know who I am. And today, we're going to do something a little different. Because I want you guys to engage. We're going to get interactive. Yes, interactive. This episode is called Stop Wasting. Yes, I said it. Stop wasting. Do what's best for you and not everyone else. And I want you to participate with me right now as you listen. So grab your journal. Even if you want to grab your phone notes, or just let this sink into your mind, and let's dive in. Guys, here's the first question for you. Again, I'm going to ask you questions. I want you to dive in. I want you to let it sink into your mind. I want you to write it down. I want you to jot it down. And I have a few for you. Here's the first question for you. Yes, I'm diving right into it. Question 1. When in your life have you been putting everyone first, even when it drains you? I want you to take a moment, really think about it. Name it. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself at all. Just notice it. And what I want you to do is jot it down. I'm going to take some brief 5-10 second breaks and pauses throughout this episode because I genuinely want you to dive in and think about it. Let it sit into your mind. So guys, you got it? Good. Now let's explore why. When we constantly focus on others, their needs over ours, something happens. You hear me? And do I need to say that again? When we constantly focus on others' needs over ours, something happens. We lose energy, we lose clarity, and slowly we lose connection with ourselves. And here's the truth I want you to hold on to. Your life is yours to live, not theirs to manage. And guys, if you jumping in this audio, listening to this episode late, I want you guys to go back and listen to each and every question that I am asking you guys because I want you guys to interact with me. So I'm going to give you a pause for 5 seconds before I go into question 2. Yeah, it's a little noisy in the back because I am sitting outside. And that's fine. Because guess what? You're going to get what I'm going to give you. Guys, question 2. If you chose your own well-being first in this area, what would that look like? Visualize it. Maybe it's saying no to a favor. Maybe it's taking an hour just for yourself. I know I do it. I might take a little more than an hour because I know sometimes, life be life. And just like this past weekend, I sat in the park for about 3-4 hours for myself to tap in, and things have just was coming, just coming to me. I was going there to meet up with people, and it turned out that I was going to show up for myself. Right? Maybe it's stepping away from drama that isn't yours. Really imagine it. What would that actually feel like? What would actually feel good? And again, that was question 2, and I'm going to give you a pause between each because I want you to jot it down on a journal or either your notes. We have notes in our phones. I'm learning to use those regularly now. Or let it seep into your mind until you're able to listen to this episode again to jot those things down. Because, guys, you can always click the link in my bio, message me, whatever, for my journals. One of my journals for my collection of Pursuing Me. So, guys, I'm headed on to question 3. I know I may be going a little fast for some, but I want you guys to really, really, really engage into what I am saying. Question 3. What's one small action you can take this week to honor yourself in this area? Just one small action. I'm talking a tiny, doable, more so a realistic action you can take. Even if it's just saying, no, I need this time to myself, counts. Because even one small action will shift your energy and start a ripple effect in your life. I know, guys, as I say over and over and over again, when I speak to you, it is from my own personal experiences. I know when I sit down, when I'm sitting still, when I'm saying no, when I'm being in my outdoors, especially the park, that's my time. And it helps. Those are my most productive times when I am being still. So guys, I'm going to give you a little second. Like I said, I'll give you a 5-second pause in between each of those questions because I want you to engage. So guys, here's the key. Doing what's best for you is not selfish. It's totally necessary. I wanted to not do this episode because of the outdoor noises and things of that nature, but it's so necessary that I show up for myself and I show up for you as well. And I'm going to give it to you. Look, I had an episode where I did in the park. I had an episode where it was probably power drilling in the back. Today, I'm sitting out because it's a beautiful fall afternoon where we're going to hear the outdoors. So I may do a little extra pausing so I can bypass the extra noises. But I'm here. Guys, you can't pour from an empty cup. And when you honor your needs, you actually show up better for yourself and others. I had a friend that sent me a certification or something that they completed, a class, and it was so nice to hear from because this person have done things, went through things, challenges, and all of those things. But now they're working on making themselves better so they can be better for others, people that interact in their lives. And I'm always going to shout those individuals out. So yes, guys, it's part of the process. You cannot show up to be a better person for yourself or others if you pour from an empty cup. Guys, we're going to head over into question 4. But question 4 is a reflection. I want you to reflect. Reflect on it. Still want you to jot it in this journal or your notes, but reflect. How do you feel as you imagine taking this step? Do you feel nervous, excited, or relieved? Name it. Because when you name it, you can own it. That shows me that you're owning it when you're able to name it. Let yourself feel it. This is part of the process. I'm going to, again, pause, and I'm going to remind you, I'm going to pause so you guys can understand that this is part of the process, and I want you to reflect on all of the things that I'm saying to you. Sometimes I get a little excited when I speak, so it might sound a little intense, it may sound a little too direct, but that's just my tone. So guys, before we close, I want you to commit right now to one action this week that honors you. I want you to say it out loud, write it down, whatever works for you, right? I told you I go to the park. I may just let it out to the universe, let it out to my God, write it down, do all of the things. So whatever works for you, you do. And remember, you don't need anyone else's permission. You only need your own. Your energy is precise. Your growth is sacred. Your energy is precious. And when you start doing what's best for you, you stop wasting your life trying to please everyone else. And that, my friends, that, my pursuers, those that want to become, that is freedom. So guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. And thank you for taking even one small step towards your best life. This is Pursuing Me with Sharita, and I'll see you in the next episode where we continue to choose ourselves intentionally and daily. So guys, keep becoming. Peace.